We love hip
Now, let me
hop.
see here. How do I approach this? Because this whole battle, the battle between Drake and Kendrick Lamar, this went on for like what, 2 weeks per se, right? And over that time, we've heard a lot of crazy things. What have we learned? What have we learned? So we learned, or we thought we learned, that Kendrick has a baby for his general manager, Dave Free. Okay. What else have we learned? And we'll start with the Kendrick side first. Okay. That Kendrick is supposed to allegedly be a woman beater. Okay. As far as all those allegations that have been levied against him, you know, mollywopping his wife or fiance. Okay. Give me some more, gang. What else? What else have we learned? Okay. Oh, and we're gonna keep it on the Kendrick side, and then we're gonna move over to the Drizzy Drake side. As far as Kendrick with the splits, that he's getting screwed by the label. Okay, they're giving him the label talks like, "Oh, your money ain't right over there." So we got a few things. Okay. 1 second. I'm just trying to get my Instagram popping over here so we can get a few things going. Now on the Drake side, let's go over to the Drake side. What have we learned on the Drake side? Okay. There we go. Let's do this. On the Drake side of things, they try to say that Drake has a daughter. Okay. What else? What else? What else? What else? That he's, you know, as far as like his crew, they can't be trusted. He said, "Don't Baka got a case? Why he's still around?" Right? What else? What else? There's been some wild allegations that have been going on as far as calling Drake a PDF file. Okay. Which to me, out of all of these different allegations that have all of the mud that has been slung at each other, that has to be the wildest one. Like, yikes. Gloves are off. And we've come to the point now where there's somebody who's rolling around saying that they are the cipher of all these things. Oh, also on Drake's side of things, my bad. There's more things. We also learned that he's supposed to be taking Ozempic. We already knew that about the alleged ab sculpting that they were trying to accuse Drake of. So, and then then there's the Ozempic and all that other stuff. Now I'm hearing a lot of other this weird, wild stuff, dogs and all kind of stupid shit. Like it just got just out of control. Okay, what is it? The shisha man to having a moment, smoking some shisha and shit. So now that we have all of the different accusations that these guys have levied against each other, nobody cares who makes better songs or any of that old school rap shit that people used to care about once upon a time. I'm a better rapper than you. Who cares? Okay. You rap better than me? So what? You are hiding a child. Another one. Like, holy shit. I thought this was a rap battle. You know what I'm saying? So this is where we are when it comes to this whole beef. It's just gotten just... Can y'all agree it's gotten to a place where we didn't think it was going to go? Or did y'all really think that it was going to go there from the jump? That it was going to get nasty. All right. Now, I believe now that everything has gone to this point where everybody's like saying, oh, there's all these debunkers, the YouTube streets have gone crazy. Let me show y'all something. Let me do a Drake search on YouTube. Let's do a quick Drake search on YouTube and see what pops up right now. Because they got this nigga down bad. By the way, there's been like another incident that happened over at the embassy since the last time we spoke. Okay. I think this is the third trespassing incident that's happened besides the shooting. Okay. The shooting is a whole other incident. It's just been a wild, wild week. But besides that, where's his music videos? Okay, there we go. The Heart Part 6, Family Matters. Drake lied. It got worse. What Jamari saying about it? I'm telling you, you could just click on any of these.
So the last week has been a very tough time for Drake fans all over.
My bad.
Over the world.
Kendrick does drop a song. When he does drop a song, bro, I already know, man, and I'm gonna be stressed out again. Stressed out, you're not Drake. I'm gonna say this again. I barely slept in days.
The smart ones went into hiding after Not Like Us dropped, but a few extra dedicated fans have still been scrambling, playing Sherlock Holmes online on an attempt to save their 69 god.
I was doing...
Yo, that is crazy. The man gave him 2-3 bars within the first 30 seconds. Yo, Jamari, don't do it.
Kendrick Lamar, and everyone was two-stepping to it, you would say it was the greatest thing on earth. Look what Drake did. He made everyone dance to you being a pedophile. You can't even walk outside. Because anytime we're at a party, someone's going to play a song that's about you being a pedophile, and we're going to sing along to it. You would say if Drake
dropped a #1 anthem record on Kendrick's head, his fans would be throwing him parades in the street.
Look at that. Holy smokes.
All I can really think is that this...
No, that's crazy.
This dude Maul is either on the record on Kendrick's head, his fans would be throwing him parades in the street. All I can really think is that this dude Maul is either...
Oh man, that OVO Maul right there?
They're on Drake's payroll, or he has some serious dirt on this man. Like even DJ Academics of all people has been waving the white flag recently.
I wasn't going to admit this shit, but I could admit it now. And I was just like, do I got to get on stream tomorrow and say to Drake,
get up!
I was thinking about it.
Get up!
To Drake.
Get up!
Shaking it rough out here. So here we are. Okay. They have Drake right now publicly taking the L. Okay. There has been a few hanger-oners, myself and OVO Maul. Okay. And I'm not OVO Rick. I'm just Ricky. Friday Ricky Dread. Okay, if you didn't know. I'm not OVO Ricky. But I'm here to give my new assessment. Okay, once and for all. Once and for all. Now, if we're going to assume that both parties are lying about everything that I just mentioned there, okay, and I'm not going to go over the list again. If we're going to assume that both parties are lying, then as far as execution, as far as the different types of song qualities and different things that are going on here, and if we're not just going to take the whole shock, if we're going to take the whole shock value out of the shit, And if we're also going to count what happened in the afterwards, where, you know, now there's a hit song that's #1 on Billboard, moving around like crazy, I'm going to have to give Kendrick the W on this one. Okay. Yeah, I know sometimes there's no backsies, but when you go, like I was talking about this a long time ago, last week, the undercurrent just kept on rising until now. We're just at a place where it's just like you can't escape that they not like us. It's #1 in Canada. Okay. And I hear the Drake coping. And listen, some of that is true. Listen, man, he wouldn't have been #1. He wouldn't have been #1 if it wasn't for Drake. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, you're welcome. You're welcome, Kendrick. You're welcome to PG Lang. You got your first #1 on the strength of the boy. Yes. Okay. This is true. We're not going to take that part away. It's true. Lost Souls wants to know what's #1 in Canada. Oh, you ain't know? Oh, you don't know? Oh, you don't know? I feel like I just did a video on this shit. Oh, you don't know? Let's pull up the channel here. I literally just finished publishing a video on this. Kendrick Lamar, #1. Okay. Also, can I add on to like even the conversation there that was happening? Hold on, let me bring it back so you can see the thummy. Okay, see that right there? #1 in Canada. Okay. Peace Love says Friday's OVO card needs to be revoked. Why is that, Peace Love? When am I supposed to be wrong and strong? Oh, yo, he won that still. Why? If at this point in time, if we take all of the lies out of it from both parties, okay, because there's this whole Twitter space or Twitter page that's going around that's supposed to be the revealer of all information. Okay, and we could pull that up too and get into that. But like, if both parties are lying, who had the better execution? Okay, Road to Success. Friday just wants a safe trip to LA. Stop this. Stop this. You guys are accusing me of madness. Don't even do that. Okay, I mean what I say and I say what I mean. Let's pull up this Twitter page here. But yeah, like I was saying, when the smoke clears and we'll take all of the accusations out of the mix, okay? Who cares? Not who cares if, because like these are wild allegations. They're not who cares allegations. If Kendrick's out here beating his chick, like we have to care. Like somebody needs to go check on Whitney. You know what I'm saying? And vice versa. If like any of that type of stuff, which listen, the type of shit they're accusing Drake of, actually the type of shit they're both accusing each other of, they could both go to jail for it, to be honest. So if any of that shit is true, it's like bun both of them. You know what I'm saying? We can't be wrong and strong. We can't be like, oh, well, like, but we ain't talking about all that. As far as the battle itself, if you go on who executed better in this battle, we're going to have to give it to Kenny. Because that move with the Meet the Grams right after Family Matters, which in hindsight, Family Matters is a banger. It was a banger when I first heard it. But now, as far as the replay, that shit slaps. Without a battle, if Drake had released Family Matters as a tune that wasn't going at Kendrick Lamar, he would have ate with that shit. You know what I'm saying? He's already eating. He's already getting mad money off. Each track always goes hits, hits, hits. But like that would have been a new summer banger. You know what I'm saying? YKTFV says Drake lost as soon as he put out The Heart Part 6. Listen, The Heart Part 6 has some of the best rapping I've heard Drake do in a long time. Okay? But when I started to see, you know, not just the public's response, but when I started to hear the whole thing about, yo, we planted this and we came up with that in the first place. I'm like, all right, cool. Show us. I didn't say it publicly, but in my mind, I was like, all right, eventually they're going to show us the receipts. Like, this is how we did it. You know, like at the end of the movie, when you get to finally see how the breakdown of, like, not even near the end of the movie, like if you're watching like a series and then starting to get near the end of the series, you start to see a few of the different things unravel. Or even at the end of an episode or the beginning of an episode, they'll show you, oh, this is how they'll do a reenactment of how everything happened. You know what I'm saying? I didn't see it. I didn't see like, this is the mole. This is the person we sent out. This is, the list of all of the different things that, that Kendrick had on his album cover. All that shit. This is how we planted it. Because when I hear stuff like, you know what? Let me go into the media because Jesus Christ, this Ebony Prince.
We love hip hop.